Hello, my name is Teacher Carrie, and today I want to talk with you about how you can optimize your teacher tags in VIPKID to help increase your booking numbers. So let me give you some background information on myself. I have been with VIPKID for 6 contracts. I've taught around 4,600 classes, and I have earned 1,882 5-apple ratings from parents. So I thought it might be nice for me to take you through my teaching tags today. We can talk about why I chose them and how you might optimize yours to increase your bookings. So first, we just need to know, where are your teacher tags? And to do that, what we want to do is just go over to your VIPKID app, or you can open the desktop version of your teacher portal. Along the top here, you'll see your little tabs, and you want to find the My Info section. The very last option is Tags. So select that and it will show you the view of the tags that you currently have selected. Now, there are 3 different ways to get tags. You can get them from your mock class mentor when you first signed up with VIPKID. You can get them from Parent Apple Feedback Rating, which is why I mentioned how many feedbacks I had. And you can also self-select them. You can have 6 tags relating either to your teaching skills, strengths, or personality. And you could put them all in one section if you want to, or you can do like I have and spread them out into the different categories. So let's take a close look at what my teacher tags are and why I have selected to keep them active on my teaching profile. And I'm just going to move myself towards the center here. So the first set here is under teaching skills. My very first tag is scaffolding, and scaffolding is really how you support your learners in class. So for me, I always try to use an I do, we do, you do type of model as I'm teaching. That means that I first model what I want my students to do, then we do it together, and then I release the responsibility to the student to have them work independently. And this can also relate to how well you support struggling learners or how you extend lessons for students who are performing above average. So you can see here that a parent has chosen this and that my mock class mentor chose that for me when I did my teaching demo. And I think this is a really nice one, as I tend to prefer to work with younger students, so I want to show that I can support brand new English learners with their language proficiency. My next one here is student encouragement, and that has also been selected by parents and my mock class mentors. So this is just really how I reward students in class. We tell them specifically the good things that they are doing and encourage them to speak more in the lessons. And the last one here is use of props. Now, I just recently started using Minicam, which is how I am filming this video for you today, where I use a green screen and digital backgrounds, and all of my props are digital. But before I started using Minicam, I was a prop-heavy teacher. I had a prop for just about every topic that you could think of, and many, many toys everywhere to help me with this. So I decided to keep this use of props there, again, because I tend to prefer to work with younger students, and I need more props in those lessons than I do with students who are in maybe levels 5, 6, and 7. And then if we move over to my strengths section here, you can see that they have listed classroom environment chosen by a parent. This again is because now I am using Minicam and I have digital backgrounds and can really transport myself and my students to anywhere we want to go. And I always try to keep my classroom environment positive and fun for the students. And the next one here is pronunciation. It's pretty important that we have perfect pronunciation as we are teaching English, and parents always want to hear your good pronunciation as well as hear you make positive error corrections for your students. So I think this tag here is a really popular one for parents to search as they're trying to book classes. And finally, under my last section here, my personality is energetic, mentioned by parents and mock class mentors. Now, I don't always feel energetic when I'm teaching because I do teach from 2:30 a.m. to about 5:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I thought that was just really nice of them to give me that tag, and I decided to keep it. But let's say that you're not happy with your teacher tags and you don't think that they are enticing parents to choose classes with you or book classes with you. Let's talk about how you might choose some new tags. So the first thing to know is that you can choose new tags every 30 days. So if you're kind of in a rut and you're not getting a lot of classes booked, this is one quick and easy way that you might change things up in order to entice parents to book class with you. So from my understanding on the parent side, they are able to search these kinds of terms to find teachers who have these tags listed. So if you have you want to teach older students, you might choose something like extension as a tag. Or if you want to teach younger students like I do, you might choose some of the same options that I have. But it's pretty easy to update your tags. Just press this little orange button. I'll move myself out of the way here and make this screen a little bigger so that you can see it. And I'm actually going to focus it in a little bit here. So under teaching skills, there are a few different options that we might choose. We could choose comprehension checks. This is just asking the students different questions in class to make sure that they understand the topic that you're speaking about that day. Extension is a really nice one, particularly if you're going to work with older students or you're wanting to work with older students. You want to be able to have conversations with them in class, and that will let parents know that you're really good at that. Pacing. This one is a tough one. You can see that I have not had any parents say that my pacing is great. It doesn't mean that it's terrible, but I do tend to pace things based on what the student needs, and I don't always follow the suggested time periods in VIPKID. So that'll be up to you, especially if you're brand new. Pacing can be really, really tough. Again, there's my scaffolding that I had selected, student output, which is really just encouraging the students to speak in class, use of props, error correction, facial expressions, rapport building, student encouragement, and TPR or body language. So if you need help with TPR, I do have a few videos here on YouTube about how to use TPR in your classroom, and I will link them in an info card up above. So you might choose some of these tags if you are trying to entice parents based on your teaching experience. These tags really relate nicely for people who have brick and mortar teaching experience or a teaching license or a degree in teaching where your professional teaching skills are really strong. Then the next one here is strengths. I did not choose any really specific strengths based on the lesson content like grammar, phonics, reading, because I think they were kind of covered in my overall teaching skills, and I do like to teach a lot of supplemental classes that may not relate directly to just one of these areas. But if I was trying to book a lot of grammar or phonics classes, I might go back and just update my tags to select one of those. So if you were an English Lit major in college, you might want to choose reading or grammar as one of your tags. And then finally, the last section here is personality. You can be creative, energetic, humorous, detail-oriented, friendly, or patient. So any of those tags would be great to add if you are working with younger students or if you're really creative in class. That would be a really nice one to have. So just think about what kind of students you're trying to attract and which of these tags will best do that for you. Now, of course, because these are kind of canned comments, everyone has the same options. So there isn't going to be a magic formula of select the specific ones that I have chosen, and that will put you at the top of a search list for parents. But it is one quick and easy way that you might just double check that you have things that align with your type of teaching style so that you can attract the right kind of students for you. Let me know what your teacher tags are in the comments down below. And if you have any questions about teaching with VIPKID, I'd be happy to help out. I hope you have a great day teaching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!